Good Thursday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Thursday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state? Absolutely nothing. You do see that we do have some alerts going on. Those are special weather statements, and that is for the fire danger for today. So make sure that you are, being cautious. Being cautious when you go on if you're trying to burn something, because there are fire alerts here for today. And one of the other things that the Storm Prediction Center hasn't said nothing about it, but over there on the I guess maybe it's not enough for them. Maybe it's more like a lower end, but kind of like higher end at the same time. Because the National Weather Service officers are talking about it, but they didn't put out anything for it. So maybe it's not high enough to their standards yet for it. So, and I also think maybe due to potentially winds not being up high enough, not quite sure. Like I said, that's just an assumption. But the main thing is there's a fire danger threat for today. So if you don't have to burn anything, don't. Now, what's going on throughout the entire U.S.? Because obviously, way different from what's going on throughout the state of South Carolina. We do, in fact, have some snowfall trying to move through Tennessee, some snowfall in Ohio, West Virginia, over here, side of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, northern Maine. Rainfall going on in Maine, as well going on inside of New Hampshire, as well as some rainfall, some snowfall going on in New York and New Jersey. Rainfall going on down over here in Florida, snowfall in Minnesota, maybe some rainfall over here in Wyoming, but that's about it. I don't see anything else really. Now, what's going on in terms of our cloud cover? Well, not cloud. Well, yeah, cloud cover. We do in fact have some cloud cover going on right now inside the Low Country, Petey, Grand Strand. Right now, getting in on some of that cloud cover, and so right now it looks like, for the most part, those are really like the only areas. The upstate probably is mostly clear right now. But if we go in and look at our cloud cover for the future, it does seem to show that. If we go in and push this forward, and we go all the way throughout 12 o'clock p.m. here, all the way to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we start to see some cloud cover up there inside the upstate. But for the most part, it just looks like that it's going to be kind of wispy, kind of, more on the isolated side, even as we get to 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, to 12 o'clock in the morning here. So I think for the most part that we're good in terms of cloud cover. High temperatures for today, we have around 39 in Greenville, 37 in Spartanburg, as well as 37 in Rock Hill, 40 in Winsboro, and 43 in Columbia, 42 in Camden, and 45 in Orangeburg, 42 in Aiken, and 44 Kingstree, Florence, 45 in Moncks Corner, and 47 in Georgetown, 49 in Charleston, and 48 in Hilton Island, 46 in Myrtle Beach. Now, what about your wind for today? Winds are going to be, for the most part, around a good 10 to around 20-ish, maybe 25 in terms of sustained winds today. And wind gusts will be up to around 20 to around 30, 35 miles per hour-ish or so. Rainfall for today, not expected, so you do not have to worry about any sort of rainfall for today. Going into tonight as well. Crazy score for today. Well, you might be asking, well, no rainfall is expected for today. Why in the world are we at a 45 then for the crazy score inside the moderate category? Well, number one, those gusty winds, sustained 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to around 20 to 35 miles per hour, and they're higher definitely over the lakes. That's the primary driver for this score. Strong enough for wind noise inside the house, blowing debris, high profile vehicle caution, all that stuff. Also, very low humidity, dry fuels, plus that wind that will create that enhanced fire danger. Real humidity 20 to 25% inland. Fire danger statements are already out. So that's if a fire does spread. A fire will spread rapidly if ignited. And then we also have a sharp Arctic cool down going into tonight. High temperatures, they're going to be very, very low today. We're not going to get that high at all. Probably not even into the 50s. And then no precipitation, anything like that. That's why we are not inside of the strong category. Because if we had some rainfall, some storms maybe coming in, probably would have been inside the strong category. I don't think we've been in the strong category yet this year so far. So highest we've ever been to is moderate. SPC outlook for today: thunderstorms are not expected for today. Excessive rainfall not expected for today. Let's go ahead and check out the models. Make sure you pay attention to the time in the top right corner of your screen, if it really will even matter, because if you just go ahead and push this forward all the way through to 12 o'clock in the morning, no rainfall is expected. Again, no rainfall is expected. So we are good in terms of rainfall for today. And that's all that I have to say for today. Thinking about tonight for some reason. That's all I have to say for today. So if you want to go on and hit the like button, if you have not already, also hit the subscribe button. If you're new, we're at 652 trying to get to 700. We are 48 away from that main goal of 700, and we are around 23 away from that 3/4 of the way goal of 675. Let's go ahead and get there. I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m., with your Thursday evening forecast update, 9 o'clock. Make sure that you are there.